All right, guys, I'm Johnny Scoville.
And I'm Pop Scoville.
This is Chase the Heat.
Yes.
So you're not 104.
No. Not a day over 80, no.
That's a joke, too.
Much less.
All right, so we said in the last video, you said I'm looking good for, 104, and unbelievably, some of you thought he was 104, which would have made me somewhere in my 80s. Looking pretty good for 80, aren't I?
Just a boy.
All right, guys, so listen, it is the cheese.
Wait a minute.
That binds us.
Have you noticed that his goatee is in the wild stage?
No, it's actually not. It's a little frizzy. I need to get it trimmed up. But it's in a single braid, you know.
But it's healthy looking.
Well, listen.
And of course it's
changed a lot over the years.
It's Johnny.
All right, here we go. We got a couple today, guys. We're going to show you a couple. Now, I'm just about sure I reviewed this with you, but we're going to review it again if we did, just because I kind of like looked at it. This is Cropwell Bishop Creamery. I remember having trouble with it.
Stilton.
Exactly, a French Stilton. And then we got this one, which is really cool. This is Mimolette. Isigny Saint Mare. I think that's how you pronounce it. This is a 20-month cave-aged cheese. They aged this stuff in a cave for 20 months. It was actually against the law to have this in the United States for a period of time in 2013. Well, I'll get to that in just a minute. But I'm kind of excited to try some cheese.
You know, I saw something on there that was very interesting.
Yeah, what'd you find?
And that was where it is with
Normandy. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, even more.
Crafted in Normandy, France.
Yeah.
All right. So, got scissors.
I found it. The island of Saint-Mère. American troops parachuted into that island.
Were they going after the cheese, I wonder?
No.
No?
The wine that goes with the cheese.
All right, well, this looks really neat. Oh, that looks like a rock. Does that not look like, guys, look. It looks like a rock. Visually, this is a very cool looking cheese.
It is, but it also feels like a rock.
It just, 20 months in a cage, I believe that. I'll take that. All right, let's start. You want to start with the Cropwell Creamery?
Why not?
All right. So let me read this to you real quick. Within a small village between Melton Mowbray and Nottingham, the distinction of blue Stilton depends on a delicate balance of flavor and aroma, with the blue veining developing naturally during the ripening process. Cropwell Bishop Creamery, family owned and run, have applied their skill in making pure and traditional cheese for generations. They are members of the Stilton Cheesemakers Association. They're really weird about Stilton. Not all blue cheese is a Stilton, and if you're not a Stilton, you can't call it that. It's kind of like champagne.
This is true.
Like they were talking about.
There are Stiltons and there are...
Like, unless you're from the quarantine region of France, it's just social distancing.
Yes.
Anyway. That was my joke there. Anyway, listen, that's it. So this is an English cheese, so looking forward to... I know for a fact we reviewed this. I don't care, though, because it was really good. I remember that. All right, let's open this thing up. Oh, look at that, huh? That edge looks like it's 105 years old, doesn't it? All right, I'm looking forward to trying some of this. This is going to be stinky. Look at, we're both like...
Don't cut yourself.
I got this.
It would hold off the tasting.
Wouldn't it? Yeah, it would ruin the video. I've never cut myself on a video. Considering I made a couple thousand of them, it's pretty lucky to have.
Let's keep that record clean.
I'm all about that. All right, boy, look at this. It's got a pungent aroma. Maybe this has been aged in a cave for 20 months. All right. Here. Smell that. Isn't that amazing? Oh, just has a very, very pungent aroma. Very exciting. It's great. And let me hold this up in front. You can see the veining that they were talking about. Really just a gorgeous cheese for
the way you want it to look.
Yeah, really. It really is. Have you ever had blue cheese that doesn't, there's no veins? I mean, it has the blue cheese flavor, but doesn't have any of that?
No, it's not much down.
Me either. All right, let's give this a whack and see what we think. My mouth is watering. Is yours?
Yeah.
It does that in all my videos. I feel like an animal. Here, jump on that. Well, don't jump on it, but, you know.
Good.
All right, guys. So, from England, Cropwell Bishop Creamery. This is their Stilton. Super excited about eating this again. I'm Johnny Scoville.
Papa Scoville.
And this is Chase the Heat. Wow. Very creamy. This is one of those cheeses that would do much better if it was at room temperature, and this is not right now. We didn't prepare for it. But by dinner time, you know how good this is going to be?
You stand to let it stand for, is that what you're saying?
Stick it under the little cheese thing, let it sit around for a day. Gain a little character.
Not that it lacks much now in character.
No, it's got plenty. Really, let me show you this. You know what? All the faces getting the wet here. Look at that. Really beautiful blue cheese. Wow. Isn't that fantastic? It's got a bite to it though, huh? Doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Super flavorful though. Man, that tastes good. All right.
Maybe we could get, you know, the mother of this wonderful family to cut that in half and made it.
We'll do that later.
All right.
We've got plenty of time for that. Now though, we're going to this cave stuff. 20 months. The stuff was aged in a cave for 20 months in Normandy. Now the word Mimolette, if you look, you'll see that on the label it says Mimolette. It's a French word meaning soft. You know, it's funny, you sound like a smart person when you do a review like this. It's a French word meaning, I don't know that until 10 minutes ago. I didn't.
Well, you'll probably go and visit them before too long.
All right, let's take a peek at this. What was really funny, when we were walking through the store, I was like, we need to get some cheese. It was his idea. He said, we need to get some cheese for review. This, honestly, visually, this just got my attention. This jumped out at me. And then when I read about it, I'm like, cave aged? Are you joking me? Anything that's aged.
Do you want to skin it?
Nah, we're good.
Man-like.
All right. What a unique look. It looks like wax, not cheese, doesn't it?
It has to be wax.
I'm not getting any aroma whatsoever. No, this outside's got a rough edge, but this appears like wax.
It does.
If you look at it almost has a wax, and there's no aroma. It's sealed.
I think that's going to
I bet
surprise us.
Yeah, when we cut it open, it may develop some character.
Yes.
It's kind of hidden right now. All right, so let's take a peek at this. What do you think of the bit? Right down the middle?
Looks like the moon.
Should I whack a chunk right down the middle?
Sure.
All right. You heard it. The man in charge. Okay, so. Why don't you grab that? I'm going to cut off a slice here. Now, no aroma. I kid you not. Tell me. I'm not smelling any aroma on this cheese at all. I don't think I've ever smelled a cheese with no aroma.
This is a total experiment. Neither of us have.
But are you getting an aroma?
Nothing. Not yet.
I mean, you really got to look for it. You got to put it right under your nose to get anything. Interesting. All right, guys. So, and they say Mimolette is soft. Not so soft.
It's harder than Janet. It's hard.
Here we go, you guys. This is Mimolette. Cave aged for 20 months in Normandy, France. I'm Johnny Scoville. That's
Papa
the man.
Scoville.
Indeed. Tracy.
Are you getting a little of that in there? You know what?
What an interesting flavor.
I think it's delicious.
It does. I've never tasted a cheese like it though. I'm trying to, like, all the cheeses I've tried, like, well, it kind of reminds me of,
Oh.
What an amazing flavor though. absolutely different than anything else I've tried, though, for real. Here, eat that. How would you describe it? It's not a cheddar? It doesn't remind me of a cheddar? It doesn't, I mean...
I can't. It requires cheese.
Almost has a nutty kind of, earthy, nutty kind of...
It's not a melt in your mouth cheese until you break it down.
What a incredibly unique flavor. Here's the problem. With sauces, my palate's gotten refined over the years, and I've gotten much better at describing things. My cheese palate is not refined enough where I can do it justice to convey to you what this is all about. What an amazing flavor. Mimolette, soft? No Mimolette here. This is a hard cheese. Significantly more firm. You hear that? It's like a rock.
There isn't a biscuit alive that could withstand that.
One other piece? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. He likes it, people.
Please be careful, Johnny.
You got it. There you go, man. You know what? We gotta get Mama Scoville's take on this. Are you a betting person?
No. Not against
Right? You think she'll like this?
This is called a treat on Johnny's show.
You know what? This is the truth. I typically like softer cheeses, I think. And the reason I think of that is this is like the hardest cheese I've ever had. And I really, really, really like it, though. But I can't think of a cheese I've had that's even close to this as far as how hard it is. 20 months? Maybe it was 200 months.
It's unique.
It really, really is. Here's the bummer. You guys are watching this at home and you're like, man, I want some of that. Oh, you know what? Maybe I was going to tell you why it was outlawed. Give me just a minute. I'm going to tell you something kind of interesting. Gotcha. I got so wrapped up in this cheese, I forgot to read you something pretty fascinating. Listen to this. Pretty intense cheese. In 2013, this cheese was temporarily banned in the United States due to cheese mites. Ever hear of a cheese mite?
It'd have to be pretty tough to get through this.
They would burrow into the surface. The ban was short-lived, however, and a year later, it was again available. They often refer to it as the Boule de Lille, named after Lille, a city close to Belgium and Holland, where similarly rounded cheese are made.
A beautiful arena for this type of cheese, because you've never seen it.
Take a look at that. That's a good example of it. All right. Beautiful. That's it. No two ways about it. No fooling it. We had the real thing.
You want to tell your followers about price?
I was just expensive. I don't remember. I don't remember what it was.
Who cares?
I think it was like $15. Yeah, here's the thing. You don't live on cheese. If you had to live on cheese, it'd be problematic. It's a treat, like you said. What a treat. Huh? I like this more than the Stilton. Just because it's so unusual, I've never had anything even close to it. We're talking too long. This is a long video. Let's turn it off and eat some more cheese. You want to do that? Yeah, and eat some more cheese.
Oh, more?
No, we're going to turn the video off, but we'll keep eating. We'll stop the video. I'm not done yet.
No.
But I'm done talking.
And so am I.
All right, we're finished, guys. Hey, this was wonderful. Cropwell Bishop Creamery, very, very excellent Stilton. If you guys have had that, let me know. I'm not going to put links in the description box to buy them. You can get them around. By the way, the Mimolette, I got that at Costco, right? Yeah, we got that at Costco. So if you're on Costco, you can get this. I promise you, it's one of the more unique cheeses you will ever eat.
Without question.
We're gonna wrap this thing up now and continue eating cheese. Right there, our pepper. If you click that pepper, you know what happens? You become part of our family. If you don't want to miss a video, click the bell for notification and you will miss nothing. Don't push that yet. I'll tell you when. We got Mama Scoville in the background ready to push that button on me. Right here's liquefier. Oh, by the way, guys, this is really important. I was talking to David. We are going to delay. We were going to do the liquefier on the last day of this month. I'm returning home the day before, and I don't want to be rushed. So what we're going to do is we're going to do, instead of doing it on the 30th, we're going to do it December 7th. That is 1 week later. So on the 7th of December, we're gonna do the liquefier. That's gonna give everybody a little bit more chance to build tolerances. I want to be rushed. So guys, December 7th, look forward to that. And right here, more videos. Guys, I'm Johnny Scoville.
And I am Papa Scoville.
And this was Chase the Heat.